Many people make huge mistakes when whipping up egg salad. While it's a fairly simple dish to create, there are some important things to get right. Here, we look at the most common mistakes people make when they prepare egg salad and give you tips on how to fix them. The foundation of a good egg salad is a well-cooked hard-boiled egg. According to domestic wizard Martha Stewart, cooking a hard-boiled egg should be incredibly easy. Just place your eggs in a deep pot and fill it with water until the eggs are submerged by at least an inch. Then bring the pot, to a boil over high heat, cover, remove from heat, and let stand 13 minutes. When the eggs are done, immediately place them in ice-cold water to stop the cooking process to ensure they'll come out of the shell easily when peeling. Undercook your eggs by letting them heat for less than 12 minutes and you'll end up with a yolk that's runny and soft. Let the eggs cook for 6 to 10 minutes and you'll end up with an egg that's somewhere between soft and hard-boiled and completely wrong for use in egg salad. On the flip side, when you overcook your eggs, letting them heat for 14 minutes or longer, you risk the outside of your eggs turning green and starting to taste of sulfur. Using the freshest eggs possible can eliminate the problem since fresher eggs have whites that are less alkaline and are less likely to undergo chemical reactions during cooking. When your hard-boiled egg is difficult to remove from the shell, it's not just frustrating, it can ruin your entire dish. You know the feeling. Sometimes hard-boiled eggs instantly release from their shells, and sometimes they become a total nightmare, sticking to the shell as you remove it, tearing off in chunks, and ultimately looking downright terrible once finally peeled. The secret to helping eggs always peel easily out of their shell after cooking is making sure you cool them off quickly. Once your eggs have simmered for the recommended 13 minutes, author and health coach Elizabeth Ryder recommends you immediately place them in ice water. Shocking them in ice-cold water stops the cooking process, which not only yields more tender whites and a perfectly cooked yolk, it immediately cools the egg, which makes them easier to peel. Before you add the cold water, you can also gently shake your cooked eggs around the pot or place in a jar and bang them along its edges, creating fine cracks. These cracks allow cold water to enter the egg, stopping the cooking process even faster and making your eggs easier to remove from their shells. Salt is a key ingredient for any egg-based dish, including egg salad. Whether you're using Hawaiian red salt or table salt, that flavor is essential for helping to make eggs taste rich and satisfying.
They say I have high blood pressure, so I get this low-sodium salt special. Fake salt.
However you use it, Fine Cooking said, salt has the amazing ability to intensify agreeable tastes and diminish disagreeable ones. While Chef Gordon Ramsay has warned that adding salt to scrambled eggs at the wrong time can cause them to, go gray, you don't have to worry about such a problem with egg salad. Just make sure you get the salt in there at some point while you're making the salad. In addition to improving your egg salad's flavor, salt can also help to keep your concoction from turning too watery by pulling moisture from cooked eggs. Accidentally slip up and add too much salt to your egg salad? You can make your eggs palatable again by immediately dicing up some onions or celery and adding them to your eggs. Sometimes the addition of a watery ingredient will be enough to make your dish taste less salty. If that doesn't work, you can also add more eggs to your salad to help dilute the salt, or rinse the salt off your eggs and make your salad again. You know you should be using freshly ground pepper. GQ jokingly pointed out and said, literally every recipe ever written calls for it. So why are you still using pre-ground black pepper that comes in a can instead of the real chef-approved freshly ground stuff? While packaged black pepper may provide a decent amount of heat to egg salad, Simply Recipes points out that freshly ground black pepper is fruity and bright. And they added, its interplay with different foods and textures is varied and nuanced. Pre-ground black pepper also loses flavor over time, oxidizing in its can and losing significant nutritional benefits for your health as well. You're also better able to control the coarseness of freshly ground black pepper, extra fine for all-over flavor, or big and chunky for a defined flavor punch. Freshly ground black pepper is also significantly less likely to be filled with contaminants than packed processed ground black pepper. NPR has warned that packaged spices, including black pepper, often contain dirt, debris, and even rodent hairs. And if all that weren't enough, GQ's Paula Forbes' final argument should convince you to make the jump to a pepper mill. She said, freshly ground black pepper honestly makes your food taste so much better. The question of whether you should use Miracle Whip or traditional mayonnaise in foods like egg salad has divided many. Some prefer the sweet, slightly spicy flavor of Miracle Whip, which was originally rolled out for the 1933 World's Fair. Others stand by the salty, slightly tangy taste of a traditional mayonnaise like Hellmann's. Whichever camp you fall into, know that Miracle Whip isn't actually mayonnaise, and it could impact the texture of your egg salad. According to Real Simple, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration requires that anything labeled mayonnaise contain a minimum of 65% vegetable oil by weight. Although the exact oil content of Miracle Whip is unknown for proprietary reasons, it doesn't meet the mayo standard, even though it does contain the standard egg, soybean oil, vinegar, and water found in traditional mayonnaise. Don't like the taste of mayo or Miracle Whip? Martha Stewart suggests swapping an equal amount of ricotta, yogurt, cottage cheese, hummus, or even mashed avocado into your egg salad in its place.
It's egg salad, darling.
Egg salad, my favorite!
While most egg salad recipes call for mustard, if you're only using a bright yellow prepared mustard like French's, then you and your egg salad are missing out on a world of flavors and possibilities. Celebrity chef Richard Blais of Top Chef fame said that mustard in any form is one of his favorite foods because of its ability to add subtle acidity and spice to any dish. When it comes to using mustard in egg salad, Christine Rooney of The Rustic Foodie has informed us she prefers smooth Dijon. She also said, "I would avoid the grainy country-style mustard as it will change the texture of the dressing. Spicy brown mustard and sweet honey Dijon are also great options. Whole grain mustard is another ideal texture and flavor boosting option for egg salads. As the name suggests, this condiment is made of whole mustard seeds that have been ground just enough to form a thick, coarse paste, but not so much that they fully break down to be as smooth as prepared mustards. For the most potent mustard bite, try dried ground mustard in your egg salad. A staple of the spice aisle, the Spruce Eats said, a tablespoon of ground mustard is much hotter than a tablespoon of prepared mustard. This is because prepared mustard often contains added ingredients such as vinegar, turmeric, paprika, salt, and garlic. One of the oldest mass-produced condiments in the U.S., Saveur has reported that H.J. Heinz of Heinz ketchup fame first started packaging and selling India relish in 1889. The website said, the original secret recipe, loosely based on traditional Indian relishes, featured a sugared and vinegared mix of pickled cucumbers, green tomatoes, cauliflower, white onions, red bell peppers, celery, and mustard seed, plus cinnamon and allspice. Today, you'll find a wide range of relishes in most grocery stores: dill, sweet, spicy, Chicago style, which is often neon green, and more. Plus, relishes made with everything from corn and onions to red peppers and even jalapenos. A tablespoon or two of all these relish variations works perfectly in virtually all egg salads. If you're looking for more crunch in your egg salad, try dicing up some of your favorite pickles instead. Bread and butter pickles, dill pickles, and gherkins are all ideal options. At easy weeknight recipes, diced dill pickle is the secret to a delectable egg salad. The website said, the pickles add crunch and the dill adds freshness, creating a creamy egg salad with chunks of juicy pickles in each and every bite. A bland, boring egg salad should almost be criminal. There's simply no excuse for not adding one or more of your favorite spices to any egg salad you make, elevating any ordinary dish to extraordinary. The experts at Cooking Light recommend keeping calories in your egg salad low by playing with spices. You can use fresh dill, basil, and parsley. For a more international tasting dish, they also recommend a curry and red bell pepper egg salad containing a teaspoon of, you guessed it, curry. Foodie and author Catherine Flynn said, the curry powder complements the creamy egg base, while the peppers add a bright crunch. At Lana's Cooking, the herbed egg salad contains cilantro, parsley, and capers, while Better Nutrition's egg salad is bursting with flavor due to the addition of fresh rosemary. Thyme is another good option for adding flavor to egg salad. At Budget Bites, they've paired it with fresh lemon juice for a salad that's, quote, light, fresh, and summery. Chef and cookbook author Beth Monsell runs the site, and she said, the combination of lemon juice and fresh herbs provides tang and a light herbal flavor to contrast the rich eggs and mayonnaise-based dressing. Good egg salad is more than just hard-boiled eggs, mayo, and spices. Like green salads and pasta salads, you can add in an almost unlimited number of ingredients, and whatever you create will likely be pretty tasty. For a dish that's reminiscent of breakfast, try adding bacon crumbles to your egg salad. Food Network also suggests freshly chopped chives, chunks of ripe avocado, and diced tomato as worthy egg salad additions. In a discussion on Chowhound, home chefs have offered nearly everything but the kitchen sink as possible delicious egg salad mix-ins. Popular suggestions include diced onion, diced celery, red pepper slices, chunks of ham, diced grilled chicken, anchovy, walnuts, capers, black and green olives, and even canned tuna. Eating Well also has some great examples of egg salad meals. You can go for a sweet southern egg salad that combines celery, gherkin, pickles, and sweet onions to taste, or try Cobb egg salad, which pairs egg salad with bacon, blue cheese, and avocado. Niçoise egg salad, made with green beans, tuna, and olives, is another hearty and mouth-watering option. Whether you're dining on egg salad alone or you've made a big batch of it for a picnic or holiday meal, know that bacteria can grow quickly in the creamy food the longer it sits out and the warmer it gets. Temperatures between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit are all warm enough to encourage bacterial growth. So even if your egg salad is sitting out in a cool house compared to outside at a sunny day picnic, it can still put your health at risk the longer it remains exposed to warm temperatures. Still Tasty gives this important reminder: egg salad should be discarded if left out for more than 2 hours at room temperature. Southern Living has reported that egg salad that has been properly covered and chilled in the refrigerator needs to be eaten within 5 days, the magazine said. This rule also applies to similar mayonnaise-based salads like chicken, tuna, ham, and macaroni salads. Curious if your old egg salad is still good? Don't taste it. If you notice a bad smell or appearance, it's time to throw it away and start a new batch. Your stomach will thank you. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite food items are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.